I'm attorney Richard Griffin, the legal expert and co-host of the Payne Law Show. How much is my case worth? This is the #1 question asked by people injured at work or in a car accident. Now you can find out for yourself by using our new settlement calculator at 877-PayneLaw.com. Now, knowing the projected settlement value gives you a goal. Hiring our experienced injury attorneys will help you get there. Call the Griffin Law Firm today at 877-PAYNE-LAW or visit us at 877-PayneLaw.com to find out how we can make all the difference in your case.
The following program is paid for by the Griffin Law Firm.
Do you have a personal injury or workers' compensation claim? Don't you want to know how much money your claim is worth? You need info. You need the inside track. You need Payne Law. Today, we're going to share with you a story of a zero offer that turned into $1 million verdict. That's right, $1 million verdict. We're going to give you that information right here. Payne Law starts now. Welcome to Payne Law. I'm Mo Ivory. This is a show where you're going to learn a lot of information about personal injury claims, wrongful death, workers' compensation, Social Security, and disability claims. I'd like to welcome attorney Richard Griffin. How are you?
Doing well, thanks.
I'm so glad to be here. I want to start right off bat by saying that I am an attorney, but in a completely different practice area. So if I was ever in a car accident or I ever had a claim at work, I would need myself to get an attorney because it's never a good idea to represent yourself. Don't people try to do that all the time?
They do. You know, a lot of times people, I guess the most common reason is they may be trying to just save a little money. They think, well, I don't want to have to pay an attorney. Well, the thing is, paying an attorney a small portion of the settlement, and the settlement being huge, is so much better than getting to keep the whole thing, but it's a little bitty amount. And that's what happens. If you represent yourself, you don't know what the case is worth. You don't know how to litigate. And the insurance company knows that. You know, when they're setting the reserves, which means they're going to say how much money do we need to set aside to cover the value of this case, they're going to say, well, do they have an attorney or not? Who is that attorney? Is it someone that has a good reputation, that has the track record of really getting the great settlements and verdicts? If so, then that case is going to be worth a lot more money.
It could be worth even $1 million. You were telling me about a case where a person was about to represent themselves. They were going to get zero, really.
Right.
And you took on that case and you ended up with $1 million verdict. Please share that case with our audience.
I will. You know, it's one of those things where a lot of times people think, you know, do I have a personal injury case or not? And the car accident is one where people always go, well, you know, I got hit, someone else was at fault, there's a car accident. Well, you know, you can also have a slip and fall. You can fall down and there be a negligent, you know, store for not keeping that area secure. You could be bit by a dog and have a dog bite case. We handle those and we've gotten huge recoveries because those can be very serious injuries. Well, this case that you're asking me about involved a refrigerator of all things. You know, people don't think that that could be risky.
Wow.
It involved a Sub-Zero refrigerator, which if installed properly is perfectly safe.
Sure.
In this situation, it was not installed properly. They didn't use the anti-tilt kit. So that meant that that refrigerator was just a moment away at any given time to breaking loose from the little trim nails and actually falling on top of.
Wow.
So there was a really sweet family, and the mom was there. She it was right after Thanksgiving. She was pulling, you know, some sweet tea out of the refrigerator, and the whole Sub-Zero fell on top of her, pinned her against a granite countertop with the middle of her back in this pointed part of the island. You know, she was severely injured, and she was calling out for help. Her 3 daughters ran to help, but nothing they could do. They got the husband, and he ran down and tried to rock that refrigerator back several times, and it would fall back into place, and she would scream out again. It was horrible. Well, she ended up being very seriously injured, and they were able to get the refrigerator off of her. She tried to represent herself, thinking, well, they'll do the right thing. You know, I got crushed by a refrigerator. Well, instead of doing that, they offered her zero.
Wow.
She hired us, and she had $80,000 in meds. She had $20,000 or $40,000 in future meds. They'd only offer $50,000. Now they offered her zero. We got it to $50,000. The next thing we did is file a lawsuit. We tried that case, and we asked that the jury give us $760,000 in compensatory damages. They did. Then we asked for $240,000 in punitive damages because that installer knew that serious injury or death could occur, and just disregarded that safety feature, we got that too. So that was a situation where a 0 offer without our representation turned into a $1 million jury verdict.
Wow, that's just amazing. And that is just testimony to why it is so important to have an attorney. You can call the Griffin Law Firm at 877-PAIN-LAW or visit them at 877painlaw.com. And you can visit them specifically online if you want to find out about the payment calculator, about the settlement calculator, which will tell you all about how you can calculate and get an idea of what your settlement would be.
Absolutely. It's free. And it's something that people really are excited about. We are getting great feedback because they want to know what's my case worth. And it's so easy. You go to the website, you click on the settlement calculator that's to the right of every single page. You then select the personal injury settlement calculator, workers' comp settlement calculator, fill out some information, and I'm going to give you personally what I think your case is worth. Now that's going to give you a goal. That's going to let you know, hey, there is some value here, and what is it? More importantly, it's going to give me an opportunity to explain how we can help you get that goal. And that's what makes all the difference.
When we come back, we're going to talk about timing of a settlement right here on Pain Law. 877-PAIN-LAW. We'll be back.
After a car accident, you're faced with many difficult decisions. How can you get the medical treatment or even surgery you need? 877-PAIN-LAW can help. How can you pay your bills when you're too injured to work? 877-PAIN-LAW can help. How can you get the settlement that you need and deserve? 877-PAIN-LAW is the answer. I'm attorney Richard Griffin of the Griffin Law Firm. Call me right now at 877-PAIN-LAW so I can talk to you personally and explain how we can make all the difference in your case. I'm attorney Richard Griffin, the legal expert and co-host of the Pain Law Show. How much is my case worth? This is the #1 question asked by people injured at work or in a car accident. Now you can find out for yourself by using our new settlement calculator at 877painlaw.com. Now knowing the projected settlement value gives you a goal. Hiring our experienced injury attorneys will help you get there. Call the Griffin Law Firm today at 877-PAIN-LAW or visit us at 877painlaw.com to find out how we can make all the difference in your case.